Hello viewers, welcome to our short video clips on how to make money through forex trading. Usually it's what I want to talk about is a scalping strategy that will make you make some money, win some short pips through candlestick analysis. In as much as possible, I would want to avoid using too much ambiguity in describing what you need to know and how to enter a trade that will give you a yield, a return on your investment. This class is a bit more advanced, not for beginners. I say, when I say beginners, you should know the difference between a candlestick when and patterns. So when the candlestick is trending up, when it's trending down. So this is for you. Otherwise, I will refer you to our other videos on elementary candlestick patterns. So if you are watching us for the first time, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and also give us a like. Having said that, I would also start by providing a disclaimer that this video is not a financial advice for you on how to trade. Before you invest your money, please consult a financial advisor. Whatever strategy we teach today, try to look at that, back test it first, and then back test it severally, at least 50 times or more, before you actually put it into play. Okay. Yes, let's start. With the concept I actually want to show you is a concept of what is called engulfing. As I said, I wouldn't want to use ambiguous words. Engulfing literally mean to overshadow. Okay, so in this term, when a candlestick, that is this green red stuff we are seeing on the screen, when one overshadow another, what does it give us? What does it tell us on trading direction? So I will start from here. If you see this candle actually engulf this red candle, automatically it is a trigger for us that this market will likely go up, and truly we saw it going up. Okay, similarly here, there is also an engulfing here. I will explain it later. And immediately after that engulfing, the candle, the trade begin to come downward. Anywhere you look around here or randomly, if I zoom back here, let's see what we have here. If I zoom back here, wherever you see that the next candle overshadow the previous candle, then it goes into that direction, at least for a distance. So but what I want to explain to you is how do we take advantage of this type of reading. What are there anything that we need to know specially about this that will give us more entry positions and clear, and so that we don't lose our market due to stop loss and stuff like that. Before I proceed into the strategy itself, if you have not subscribed to our channel, please check below, hit the subscribe button, and also like our videos. So now going straight into that, first thing is, when you enter the before you set up, I will analyze this on 15-minute time scale. We are actually on 30 minutes now. When you want to do scalping, first of all, it's good to go and observe the trend. which side is the market trending. Is it trending up? Is it trending down? So that if it's trending up, you look for a buy entry signal, and if it's trending down, you look for a sell entry signal. How do we determine this I'm talking about? It is better to look for this when there is a change of structure. Change of structure means, for example, if I'm reading from left to right here, this market is a trending market and is trending upward. Okay, from here I would want to say that, let's see, can we get what do we have here? I will begin to look at, if this is where I enter the market, I'll begin to look for that candle, engulfing candle, where the next candle that formed in this uptrend actually consumed. If I put the previous candle into it, it consumes it. If you zoom in out a little, if we look at this green candle here on top here, if I put these two candles together, okay, this, at least you can see my line here, this is the same, yes, the same, the bodies are the same here, but the body of the green here is still more than that of the red, so it's not engulfing yet. Then I'll look at the next candle that followed it, which is the red candle. This red candle, adding these two red candles together, meaning the base is the same. Are they the same here? Which means if I put these three candles together, it will become a red candle. It's telling me here that this has engulfed it completely. Okay, so with this, in an uptrend, I saw this is a trigger for me that, hey, there is possibly a reversal market here. And the first thing is, usually when you spot this candle like this, the next, there will be another candle that will form and equals the length. Take note of this, it will equal the exact length of the first candle in whatever window you are looking at it. Okay, once you get an engulfing, there is going to be a travel distance of equivalent travel distance from the body, the engulfing candle itself, down the direction that the candle engulfed. This is not the entry signal I talked about. Let's measure this for example. From here, from here, I measure this. Sorry, let me pick my ruler again. Okay, so we are measuring from here down to this point. This gives 6.174. So 6.174, what I'm saying is that the next candle that formed after that, from the next candle that formed after that 6.74, you will have similar distance. This is the next candle that formed. We counted here. Let's look for 6.74 first. 6.74 will be around within this region. Okay, then this is 1-to-1 length. This will definitely form. This is the first one. So this is guaranteed. If you have seen this if you spot what is it called, if you spot an engulfing candle, be guaranteed that there is going to be a distance of that equal length from where you spot that first one. Again, as I said, this is actually not the entry I'm talking about, but I want you to go back here and let's check whether this works. Okay, we want to pick any random one. Let's stop here. Okay, here this will work. I looked at this. Okay, let's start from here. We pick here. If we put the body, this green on this red, the green will overshadow this red, which means with just one candle we are able to engulf this candle. Then let's take the measurement. as I say, even with looking with the measuring with the eye alone, you will know that immediately this is 8.8. What I said is that the next candle that opens after the engulfing candle would also travel that length, 8.8. The next candle that opened is red. If I check the body of that, already 8.8 is somewhere around here. So I would go for a break. When we come back, I would continue and now tell you how to set up a trade with engulfing candle pattern. See you after the break. Okay, welcome back. So the second part of this is for me to now show you how to set up trade with engulfing candles. Okay, when you see an engulfing candle, what you will do is to let me do it from here. I have an upward trend. Then this upward trend here is broken by these candles, this set of candles. So you see that this after this high, this candle breaks it. This is high, 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 lower, high. So sorry, this is high, 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 low, high, 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 low, high, high. Then there is no high low here, rather I got a lower low, which means this structure is broken downward. Now when this, oh sorry, it moves, this is not where I want to be, I missed that out. Let's look for that again. Okay, I can use any other diagram to describe this. From here, okay, good. We have a run of we have a break of structure here, and it was an up one. So this structure, this is the last candle that forms the high. Okay, of this high. Then when the structure is broken down here, which happened here, we form another candle below this high. Then we'll begin to look for another trade setup. So in this trade setup, first of all, I will look for the first engulfing candle, which is this one. This is the engulfing candle that breaks. When the structure broke, we have this candle engulfing this green candle. Put this green candle in here and everything will be red. So this is a first call for me to look for a setup, the setup I want to describe for you. And what I do basically is to draw a box in the length. This is, if you check, the box is the length. Let me extend it. The box I drew is the length of, okay, there are the two candles here. So the box I drew here is the full length of the engulfing candle that engulfed this green. What would my setup be? My setup now is that because it's a red candle, I'm actually expecting a run of sell, that I would see a sell setup. So what will happen is I would wait for candle to break below this box, to form below this box, then return back into this structure, and then look for another engulfing cell within that structure. Okay, so this is what I'm saying. And when that happens, I will also make sure that no full candle form above this structure, this box I created. Engulfing cell here, then this did not form below it, rather we have a full candle form above it. So this setup has failed. Then I'll look for another engulfing candle. Okay, rather I have an engulfing candle going up here. What is the engulfing candle? If I combine these two candles as two red, and I combine these candles here as red, then this candle has engulfed. Let's go this way. So these three candles has actually engulfed this red candle. Okay, this, in fact, it's actually two red candles. Okay, so in that case, then I will begin to see, is it rather an engulfing, is it rather a buy move that I will get? Let's do this. Okay, is it rather a buy move that I will get? So what I will look out for, step one, is that wait for a candle to form above this box. Yes, we have this red candle form above this box. Then wait for the candle will come back inside, and I will be looking within this box another engulfing buy, provided it did not, no candle form below this. Okay, if I extend this forward again, I did not get that here. Okay, I was looking for a buy, a candle forms above, it came back inside, looking for an engulfing buy to form again. Then unfortunately the structure is broken here again. Okay, so we will continue to look for this structure formation until we get something. Okay, now what is the other thing I will need to look for here? Okay, I said it's broken here, and what breaks it is another engulfing candle. This set of red candles engulf this green candle. So I'll move this structure forward again. Yep, let's say we have this run of green, these two green combine, and I have these three green and these three red engulfing it. So I will draw this within the cell box here. Wait for it. Sorry, I drew this, it came out, it came inside. Unfortunately, a full candle formed outside it, so this again failed. Okay, now I will move again. You see, because this involves money, you don't need to rush, you don't also need to force the market. Wait for your trade setup to actualize before you jump into buying. When the engulfing candle is one stick instead of combination of candles, it is a stronger formation and it meets the other requirement. Now I think that requirement is met here when we look at this. Again, this candle engulf these two candles, which is, we draw, the first step is to draw the box to cover the full body of that engulfing candle. Okay, this is the full body of the engulfing candle. Then we begin to look for we begin to look for when the candle will break out and return in again. Okay, it broke out here, but before it broke out, a candle already formed here. This again invalidates this cell setup. Okay, so it is, we continue again. This is a 30-minute time frame. I have another engulfing play out here. Good. We have a run of this engulfs this, or if I combine these three candle engulfs it, then I'll place my setup there. Okay, I'll place my setup here, that for me this is my cell setup, and this cell setup is set up based on this combination of 3 to 3 candles. Okay, now what is the rule? It will break through it will break this structure. Yes, we have a broke of structure here. Then it will come back here and form another engulfing candle the second time. So that time, then I will follow the trade setup. Okay, let's look for it. Yes, I have something here. If I extend this, what happened here is that if you check, it is still below it, right? There is no candle form inside this or outside it. Then I am looking for when, and now it played back in here. All I need to look for now is a setup. The setup is complete up to this point. I'm looking for an engulfing cell. This did not engulf. No engulfing cell candle here. Let's move forward. Remember, it just touched it, right? So, and this is the first engulfing. So this is where I will now enter my market. I will place a cell here. When I place this cell, then I would wait for it. So now let's calculate. When I place this cell with the setup I have said, is for me to go back to the original candle that I used to determine that setup, which is this candle. Then I will take the length of this candle. The length of this candle from here to here is 9 point, okay, let's say I got 10.0210, right? Oh my God, good. So from that 10, you have you multiply that 10 by 4. That is the extent. 10 multiplied by 4, that is 40, right? So from this my entry position here, what I am saying is that this journey is going to go as far as 400 pips down. Remember, we were very patient, right, to look for this entry position. It's going to travel almost 400 pips down. But the first entry, your first stop, take profit, you can set it to 1.68 the length. That is, we said 10 multiplied by 1.68. So that will be your first take profit. Otherwise, and it will travel up as far as that 400 pips. Let's use the ruler to measure it here before we proceed. If I, okay, no, let me use the cell entry stuff. I do this, right? Then I drag this. I said 400. This is 28. This is 29, 30. Let me reduce the size of the screen. 31. Drag it to 40. Okay, 40 here. Now, this is the full length that I'm expecting this trade to go. Okay, remember I told you the first stop is the 1.68 from here, from your point of entry. If you calculate that, is somewhere around here. Now let's trace this market and see how it played out eventually. Okay, all I need to do is to extend this towards the right. Sorry, it's from here, right? Okay, let's go. It didn't touch it here, it was close. And eventually it hits our take profit here. Okay, so this is the power of engulfing candle. Okay, I would leave you to go back and follow the steps, trace it, open anywhere, do the trade setup. There were several candles that I did not use as my trade setup. When my conditions were satisfied, then I entered the market and we saw what happened. This is where I did the trade setup. There were several missed opportunities here. I got the engulfing candle here. Then from this engulfing candle, I allow the candles to break out of the box of the body of the engulfing candle. it came back and touched this candle. Immediately it touched it, I begin to look for any engulfing candle here, and the first engulfing candle I got here, when this engulfed this candle, then I placed my trade. So I entered the trade from here, from the high of the engulfing candle, the engulfing candle. After the trade setup is complete, I had to travel 4 times the length of the high and the low of where my engulfing trigger started from. So when we measured this, we had 10. Then I came here and took the length from here down. That is that 10 multiplied by 4. 10 multiplied by 4 give me 40, and then I put my take profit at this. This is what's the ratio? Let's look at it. This is on risk to reward ratio of 1 to 5, right? I see 5 to ratio, 5.28. So which is a very good good business approach. This is for, I got this set up in a downward trend. Similarly, if you look for it for an upward trend, it is just the similar approach. Just reverse everything we talked about. Okay, please, if you have not subscribed to our channel at this point, just take a pause, go there, subscribe to our channel. That's Half Trades, and give us a like, and we would also like to see your comment in the comment section. Thanks for watching.